Hola, me llamo Barbara Euripides y estoy en la clase 4A de Señor Mahar, and I'll be teaching today direct and indirect object pronouns, or los pronombres de complemento directo e indirecto. So the direct object receives the action of the verb. For example, he likes the girl. The girl is the direct object, and the direct object can be replaced by a pronoun. The indirect object pronoun receives the adjunct of the direct object pronoun. For example, she gave the purse to Caroline. Caroline is the indirect object, and the indirect object can also be replaced with an indirect object pronoun. You can use direct object pronouns to replace direct objects. For example, me, te, lo, la, nos, os, los, las is the conjugation that goes with that. Me is me, te is you, lo, la is him, it, or you, nos, us, os is you all, and los or las is them or you all. You can also use indirect object pronouns to replace indirect objects. Conjugation of this is me, te, le, se, nos, os, les, se. Me is me, te is you, le or se is him, her, it, nos is us, os is you all, les or se is them or you all. Always use the indirect object as well as the indirect object pronoun in a sentence. Now we'll talk about combining the two. Always put the indirect object pronoun first. If le is supposed to be next to lo, la, los, or las, change le or les to se, depending on which you're using. And here's two examples of sentences. Ellos me los dan. They give them to me. Me is the indirect object pronoun, and los is the direct object pronoun. Ella te la vende. She sells it to you. Te is the indirect object pronoun, and la is the direct object pronoun. In negative sentences, the negative word comes directly before the first pronoun. And for example, no se lo tengo. I don't have it for you. The same applies to conjugated verbs. We like it. Nosotros lo gustamos. In these situations, attach the pronoun to the word or phrase. Infinitives, affirmative commands, or present participle. For infinitives, an example is mirarlo. Affirmative commands, mirarlo also. And present participle, mirado. When to add accents. Always to the present participle. Always to affirmative commands of two or more syllables. Always to the infinitive when attaching two pronouns. And always to affirmative commands of one syllable only when adding two pronouns. Practica. 1. He tells it to Juan. 2. He tells it to Maria. 3. He tells it to her. And the answers are 1. Él se lo dice a Juan. 2. Él se lo dice a Maria. 3. Él se lo dice a ella.